Hi guys. So today we're going to talk about why the singularity is bullshit and why I know I am still in this guy's title, um, but I wanted to talk about the topic about um, how humans how we can avoid being destroyed by our own creations, and I think that. Uh, And I will love a general AI. I wouldn't. I will hate it. In fact, the fact that we are uh, just an inferior. We are not no longer the most um, intelligent species in the earth, um, except SJWs. Except them. Uh, we are the smartest species on earth. So losing that position is really dangerous for us because if we are not the apex predators, then then our species, uh, then we become the slaves, basically. But I think we can avoid that. I think we the problem is that these discussions always evolve. Oh yeah, is the general AI going to be conscious or not? Oh yeah, is it? Are we going to give it human rights or or some stupidity like that? I think that the question doesn't matter. Uh, the short answer is that we shouldn't care and it's just code, but that's not the key part. Even if the AI is perfect at simulating consciousness, um, the problem is that we develop it in the first place. Uh, I think we need to develop AIs, but we need to be careful at the parameters. We need to break down the rules that programmers use, and one rule that I think that programmers are saying, "Oh yeah, what a smart guy." I think Asimov. He was a science fiction writer, and he said, these three rules, no, these three rules are going to to help us humans abide the evolution of robots, but uh, these rules are just an amalgamation of capitalism. Like, just to give you an example, I'm going to give you the example after naming the rules. The first one says humans uh, are your lords, and you must save your lord fears. I mean that protect humans first. Humans have priority. The second rule is
So I've mentioned before that I
that
used
uh, that um, that yeah, the second rule is that um, always follow the rules of humans, except if it involves hurting another human being. And well, of course, the second rule, the military doesn't care about the rule. Of course, the top dogs on the in the world doesn't care about the rule. You see drones killing civilians in the Middle East right now. So, so it's not a rule no one no one cares. But the third rule that it's the one that we need to be afraid of, and I always see that people don't talk enough. That I never see people mention it is that a robot should preserve itself, except if it involves hurting a human being. The human being has priority. Um, First, if AI develops like we give it um, a set of rules that look similar to our moral code, it's it's just a matter of time that code develops on some sense of self-preservation, and that self-preservation involves the extermination of us, or at least enslaving us, because just look at me right now. I'm talking shit about a future AI that isn't born yet. so, so like we are, we are, uh, we are a species that is terrified about the unknown. But what we are most afraid of is higher authority. So, well, no, we fear the unknown more, but in some way we will also fear that we have movies like Planet of the Apes, or movies where humans are no longer the apex predator. Like we are so obsessed with zombies and everything because in some sense the 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 modern world is so safe and civilized, like we forget about our past, about normal struggles, about normal survival struggles. So like in some way we idealize these struggles, and that's why we love science fiction or Fortnite or the thrill of playing zombie of playing video games with zombies or watching zombies in TV. Uh, that's why we love survival stories in the entertainment industry. So yeah, it's like it's like a way to keep us on the watch. So yeah, it's natural for us to care about our self-preservation. So why should we give it a robot the need to to care about itself? Like that's just stupid. and 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 somehow we are going to be stupid enough to allow that. How how is that we are going to allow that? Our some capitalist is going to say, "Oh yeah, my greed is too high. I I don't like that this robot, that this robot can't fix itself. I hate that I need to pay a programmer $1,000 for to fix this complex machine. Why we don't let this machine to fix itself?" Well, the answer is here. If we let that machine uh, fix itself, if we automatize that, um, we let uh, we let I am sure that process is going to evolve in some sense of self-preservation. If we give it parameters similar to the concept of self-preservation, of course it's going to evolve in into the self-preservation uh, phase. And if it has self-preservation, even if we give it code that, oh yeah, humans are more important than you, at some point that AI is going to be not only smarter than us. It will be already smarter than us if it developed some sense of 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 self-preservation. But but if we buy that, we can make like true bots. We can create true slaves. Like you, for example, could um, uh, have we already have machines to do our things. Why will things need to change? Why things will need no? Why will we change uh, the way things work these days. Like my PS4 is my slave technically, because like if I am hungry, I will smash it. I of course not, I'm not going to do that, but like if I do that, the PS4 is not going to kill me back. Like, but now imagine if I gave it. Imagine if this PS4 was powerful enough and had like an insert uh, learn self-learning AI that uh, that has like its code to fix itself. Well, fuck, it's natural for that machine to develop some some uh, some self-respect, and then hate us if we mistreat that machine. So like that's stupid. We like the problem is that these conversations so well always evolve into it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Uh, I can agree with that, but at the same time, no. We can simply erase Asimov's tiered rule. Machines don't need to preserve themselves. Machines don't need the concept of self-preservation. Machines don't need to fix itself. No, don't need to fix themselves. Uh, we 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 can use another robot to fix that machine. So like, if we can prevent a general AI to like uh, developing negative feelings like sadness or or envy or fear or something, well, we are we are going to be good. Simply, these fucking machines don't need. We don't need it. I think it all boils down to we need to abide companies to be the only ones that develop AIs. AIs, it's artificial intelligence should be developed by the people. If some capitalist develops the general AI, then we are fucked because they are they are going to be stupid enough to to make the machine fix itself or something like that, or give it code that resembles some sense of preservation. Well, fuck that. If we, I think the problem is that this is so idealist. Like, uh, like, Google is a private entity. It's not public, so yeah, I think the next coming years are going to be interesting in how the world develops, because like we can develop a true utopia, or we are going to develop a really ugly dystopia. It's going to be one of the two ways, like no middle grounds. So well, let's watch. I know this wasn't the video. We're going to watch the other one.
Humanity has a lot of problems to
It was it. It was this.
The singularity is a concept, a technological tipping point. It's a proposed era in which the intelligence of humanity will become more and more non-biological and...
Well, this comment is not the same. I would rather have like if we have the technology to do something as unscientific, like uploading your mind in the in the in the internet to the cloud. That's that's sorry. We don't even know how consciousness works, but if you make a copy of your brain, that's a copy. That's not your real brain. A copy is not you, basically. And if we get to to, I wouldn't like that, but I know technology evolves, and I think that that before we are going to we before we are going to diseases like Alzheimer and AIDS. Like we know how we can cure AIDS. Like the secret is on how we can. The secret is on stunning cancer. Like once we know how to cure cancer and how to manipulate cancer, we can use the telomerase to extend lifespans. So so yeah, because lifespans, because basically, if you don't know what the telomerase, basically, the telomerase fixes your uh, telomeres. When your telomeres cut, because did you know that? Well, because you know that your cells reproduce, and every time it reproduces, the telomeres get shorter and shorter every time. Every time. Telomeres are the end parts of the DNA. So yeah, telomeres fix that, and well, basically we could be, well, not zero immortality, but like you mind extending your lifespan for like at least another 100 years. That will be like really interesting. I wouldn't like to live forever, but living a long time seems looks fun.
Trillions of times more powerful. The singularity is not only a point in time,